Hey there, Scorpio. So this is going to be a reading from November, let's say November 20th to November 27th. My readings have been kind of scattered everywhere lately. I'm trying to get a good schedule for you guys going. And after this next one, the videos are going to be shorter and easier for you guys to understand. And hopefully I can do love readings and general readings and kind of go from there and kind of separate those into their own readings so you guys have got something to look forward to each week. So also if this reading resonates with you guys, I got a piece of paper here. It tells me all the good things to talk about. If you guys resonate with this reading, please email me. I'll have my email down below, and you can just let me know what you guys are going through and doing that. And I charge a fair price, really good price. And the first, I think 3 people is what I'll do on this one. First 3 people to want a private reading with me, I'll give you a 25% discount. So that's pretty exciting stuff. If this resonates with you guys, please subscribe down below. I get an email for every subscriber, and it makes me happy. I love seeing the community that we're having grow. I love seeing that because it just makes me happy. I love being there for you guys and helping you guys in any way that I can. And yeah. So with that being said, let's get started with your reading, okay? Ace of Cups on the bottom. Let's hope there is a new relationship going on for you Scorpios, okay? So Scorpio, November 20th to November 27th, 2017. Scorpio, November 20th to November 27th, 2017. What messages do we want to get for Scorpio? What messages can we get for Scorpio? Alright, first card. We get the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a new start, possibly financially, getting like an architect or building, something to do with building, maybe building your own business or building something for someone else, or possibly even woodworking. Again, something to do with building for some of you guys, not all of you, but I definitely feel like there's something like that. For the rest of you guys, it's starting a new financial endeavor, okay? So this is good stuff. This is like getting out of something. This could be you finally paid off a student loan, or you finally paid off something that you needed to pay off, and now you can start and you're actually making more money. I feel like for some of you, it's a new job. For others of you, it's a new home. But for still others of you, okay, it's the same job, the same pay, but something has been paid off. A car, a loan, something's been paid off, so that way it feels like you're making more money because you are. You have more capital to spend on things that you would things you would want. Okay, so that's good. That's a really good start. Let's see what else we get here. We get the 6 of Cups in reverse. So to me, this is attempting to deal with your childhood traumas and situations. So there could have been something that happened in the past. What's interesting with Scorpio, with you guys, is that there's this kind of commonality that you guys share where you're interested in the occult, or you're interested in things that are kind of taboo or forbidden or secret. And that can actually make growing up a very difficult thing, because people want to tell us what to believe in and what to not believe in. And especially for Scorpio, they're all about stretching that envelope and becoming their own person. But yeah, so this is about dealing with things, about understanding things better, the hidden natures of things, of ourselves. So let's keep looking here. Okay, so we get the Justice card, and I'll hold that up for you guys again. So you guys, I'm not getting a strong vibe for relationships. Some of you, though, there is a relationship with a Libra, an air sign. Specifically. So Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, but I'm seeing more Libra. And for those of you, this person is probably helping you deal with your childhood situations. They're helping you understand things, and they're bringing things up to the surface, and it feels like a new start for some of you guys where there has been kind of a stale connection before, if that makes any sense. So I see that as being a good thing. Don't rely too much on this person to help you. Learn to help yourselves. This person's there, absolutely, but learn to help yourselves is kind of the message that I'm getting, the theme. because when we rely on other people, we kind of give them the power to control us in a way. There's being open and letting people help you, which is hard for Scorpio, but we can become dependent on that and not want to change. Does that make any sense, you guys? I'm not trying to say don't rely on people. Absolutely rely on people if you can. That's an awesome thing. It's an awesome gift to be given in life. But just definitely look into your own situation, understand yourself better, and look into your own self, right? So that's really good. Definitely a good start. Maybe moving in with a Libra, something like that. And we'll see what else we get here. So we have the Six of Wands, okay? And this card here, to me, would represent coming out of a situation that was difficult, which is what I'm seeing for you guys, where you're starting off with the Ace of Pentacles, which is starting to have stability. You're definitely going into a place where you're escaping, like this butterfly here. It's coming out of a place that's dead, that's gone, that has already served its purpose. It's flying towards hope. It's flying towards a new way of being, which for you guys is amazing. So what I feel is that, because we got a theme here, we got a major arcana, a cup, a wand, and a pentacle. So the overall theme to me is that there's like a unification, and Libra is definitely with that unification that we had, the Justice card. This is about duality, about combining aspects of the soul, the conscious, the subconscious, the duality, light, dark, you know, the whole thing. And I think that that's kind of where you're coming from right now. You're coming into a place of unification, and this is giving you a new start, a new place to begin. And now we get the Daughter of Pentacles in reverse. So this is the Page of Pentacles in any other deck. So there's a sense of wanting to have mastery in a certain topic, a certain subject financially, and maybe you're having all this luck moving forward, but I feel like the one thing that would stop you is feeling like you're not ready, feeling like you can't do this yet. You can absolutely do this. This card is reversed, which to me means I feel like you guys are putting yourselves in that situation where you're saying, I can't move forward because of blah, blah, blah. Something to do psychically, something to do with a contract, something to do with an agreement. And now that that is kind of absolved, you still feel like you can't move on because something feels off. The only thing that's happening, in my opinion, is that you guys are going into a new era and period of your life. You haven't yet experienced this, and you feel like you're not ready for it. You are ready for it. It just feels like you're not. Does that make any sense? It's like a way of trying to kind of understand where you are personally and stepping out into something better. I'm going to draw one more card, and then we're going to get psychic messages, and then we're going to go from there, and then we're going to draw some clarifiers on these to see what's going on. Okay, you guys? So this is the Two of Wands in reverse. So, as you can see, like this is upright, okay? This is reverse. And what I see is coming out to a point. I see there not being a decision that's being made. I see there being more of a broad kind of vagueness of a direction that you're going in. And so I see you trying to run from a decision, trying to run from a choice. You don't want to step into the light in a certain situation. There's this feeling of, I'm going to do it wrong. There's this feeling of, I can't do anything right. And this is dealing with passions, careers, inspirations, projects. Could be relationships as well, but it's more about that kind of energy. It's more of a fiery kind of energy. So let's do clarifiers. So on the Ace of Pentacles, we get the Ace of Wands. Wow. Okay. That's awesome, you guys. So there's definitely new things here. I said it could have been a move, but it definitely to me feels like there's a new job. There's a new sense of beginning, of purpose, like really strong. You guys have definitely come out of something really hard. You've gone through the 10s, or you've gone through the 9s, the 10s, the 8s, you know, all of that, and you've come back to the Ace again. So this is really cool stuff. And with that, I said I was going to do psychic messages. Let me see if I can get anything for you guys, so just give me a second, okay? Okay, this is only going to apply to some of you guys. I'm getting the name Emily. Or this will only apply to maybe one of you. I'm getting the name Emily. And I'm almost getting a sense of like dressing up. Someone that dresses up like costumes or cosplay. But it's like period dress. Period dressing. Like Victorian age, I'm guessing. Like the poofy shoulders, everything, the hats. Brown hair. If this isn't you, I feel like it's a grandparent. Maybe you're discovering something like ancestry-wise. Something's going on with family. The name Emily, though, is very prominent. Let me see what else I can get. Okay, there's definitely some strong energy here. Top of my head is tingling. And I saw what I feel like is two forces, but I don't feel like it's forces. I feel like there's two people. Guys, this is for the women primarily is what I'm feeling, but it's like two suitors. I don't usually use that word, but that's what I'm feeling. Like two suitors after your attention. It's like old energy. Is that weird to say? It's like this very gentlemanly energy, but there's two of them. And I feel like I'm reading in the 1920s or something, or it's weird. Let me see what else I can get you guys. Some of you, there's a vitamin deficiency. I'm seeing like yellow fruit, which like pineapple is what I was seeing, but so there's like a deficiency of something. I got this in another reading if I can remember right. But eating yellow fruit, and this will sound kind of strange, but eating yellow fruit is going to help it's going to help you make decisions in your life because it helps with the solar plexus chakra, which deals with willpower, which deals with like the will to succeed. Okay, let me see what else I can get you guys. Some of you recently have been hurt by like a narcissistic male, maybe with the name Brad, and then for you guys, maybe the name Beatrice comes in. It's weird the images I'm getting here. Possibly someone that wears glasses or someone that has their vision impaired in some way. I'm going to do the rest of this reading and then I'll try to get some more messages because right now the messages are kind of scattered. So on this card, we get the Sun card. So all of this that's happening right now is meant to happen. The Sun card, the way I drew it, it's in reverse. But the Sun card, even in reverse, it's still a really good card. It's like... But again, there's the things from your past are trying to separate you from doing anything. So over here we have the Ace of Wands and we have the Sun card, okay? And so you're going through something and things are becoming illuminated in a certain direction for you. I feel like if there isn't any resolution now in your life, there's going to be within the next two weeks to 2 months. The reason I'm saying that is because these issues are deeply rooted. You feel very vulnerable sharing these, even with people you're really close to. Scorpios have a hidden side, in a way more than other signs because it's just that shell. Cancers have a hidden side too, to an extent. But for a Scorpio, it's about keeping things in because they feel like other people couldn't handle their emotions. And that's absolutely not true. You have to learn to be vulnerable, but it's a skill. Just like learning to do anything else, you kind of have to build up to be vulnerable. If that makes any sense for you guys. And I know I'm saying if that makes any sense a lot. I'm sorry if that bothers people. The messages I get when I do a reading, I say that to make sure the person understands what I'm saying, because sometimes I get like channeled messages And I say, does that make any sense? To reaffirm that we're on the same page. So that's why I do that. So we're going to look at the Justice card here, and we get the Ten of Cups. So that's really good. There is something going on with a new relationship with you guys where you are feeling complete. Other things may be going on, like there may be shifts in the work world for you guys, but I feel like in your relationship, you're feeling good for the first time in a long while. You're feeling good. You're feeling like there's a person that understands you. Let this person in. Try to let this person know you care by being vulnerable with them, because that's sexy. That's a sexy thing to do. Be vulnerable. Be open. It's the best kind of nakedness that you can have, is to be open with your emotions. To just be raw and be beautiful in that way. Let's see what else we can get for you guys. On the Six of Wands, okay, we get the Fool card. So where this card is escaping a situation and going into a better place, this is about starting something new. And you have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles above this. So to me, that's saying that you guys are definitely starting something new and beautiful. There's so much good energy here. The Sun card, even if it's reversed, is still a really good card. It just means you have things you need to work through, but it's still a really good card. The Fool card, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, you guys are doing fantastic. But it's also a lot of energy, and because it's a lot of energy, and because it's also, you know, Scorpio time right now, it just feels like it's a lot to take in. But you guys are doing a fantastic job. Just with this energy, just keep shedding, and you do that, you keep grounding yourself. Look up meditations for grounding. Keep grounding yourself, keep shedding that. Take baths regularly at this time period, because it helps to move that energy. If you have Epsom salts and stuff like that, take baths with it, relax, and go with the flow with that. You're a water sign, and so going with the flow is something you should be able to do, no problem. All right. So, on the, let's see, on the Daughter of Pentacles reversed, we get the Ten of Wands reversed, okay? So what this means is that you're stepping out of a situation that has been very difficult for you, possibly with a passion or a hobby or something. And this, to me, could be stepping out of depression. For some of you guys, you've been going through some depression, you've been going through some major anxiety, possibly involving family. The name Margaret came to mind, or Marge, or something with an M. But that's just what I'm seeing for you guys. You're stepping out of that. You're starting to actually feel better than you have in quite a while. And it's because this energy that's coming in it's transformative, especially for Scorpio at this point in time. Yeah, it's been a crazy month, energy-wise. It's been nuts on my end, too. And I'm a Taurus. But it's been crazy. Let's see what else we got here. So we got the Two of Wands in reverse, which is not making a decision. Feeling like things are too... sorry, guys. Yeah. Feeling like things are too broad. Feeling like things are too vague. Too, like you can't anchor down the energy to make a decision. It feels like it's too up in the air. And you get the Chariot here. This is the card of Cancer, but it's also the card of strong will and triumph. And so this means that you guys are definitely doing the right thing. You just have to keep going. And I know it can seem difficult and it can seem really hard, but again, look into grounding yourself. Look into taking the energy that no longer serves a purpose for you and stepping into that energy and getting rid of it. Just saying, okay, this isn't me. Don't step into it like I said, but integrate your emotions and try to understand things from a different perspective, okay? Spirit's definitely here, and they're definitely with you guys. I can feel them. I can feel them around me, and it's some strong energy, and you're going through. You got 2 Ace cards, and you got 2 10 cards. So there's a lot of energy. This is probably the biggest reading I've done so far. It's just very powerful. The energy's very palpable. That's the right word. I'm going to try and do a little bit more of a psychic message thing, see if I can get anything else extra for you guys. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. So let's see what we can get here. Some of you need to drink more water, be more hydrated. this is going to sound weird. Some of you, I'm probably thinking just one person in particular. There's like a barn or something that needs to be torn down. It's dilapidated. I feel like it's on your property. It needs to be torn down, or you have torn it down. Or you're thinking about tearing something down, like a barn, some kind of old building. I saw spider webs. I saw like just this ugly building that's not really being used anymore. I see a sledgehammer, which is tearing something down. I saw an animal. It was like a hamster or a mouse or a rat having babies. This is an interesting reading. It's just kind of going everywhere. But it's picking up on all your guys' energy. So let me see if I can get one more message here for you guys. And then we'll go from there. I'm feeling like a lot of you guys right now are undergoing a lot of peer pressure, possibly from family or possibly dealing with religion, especially right now. I feel like it's really picked up. Like I feel like you have to bow down and you have to be gracious and you have to bow your head, kind of a thing. If that makes any sense. Don't do it. Unless it's something you want to do not do it. Stand up for yourself and keep fighting that fight, because you do not need to be that way. You do not need to subjugate yourself. You do not need to limit yourself to someone else's beliefs. Unless you believe in them, then you can do what suits you. But if you don't believe in it and someone's forcing you to do something, that's not you. That's obviously not you if you don't believe in it. Okay, alright you guys, I love you. Email me down below. The first, like I was saying, the first 3 people, you get a 25% discount on the readings, and my prices are already really good. So, also, if this resonated with you guys, please subscribe. I would really, really appreciate it, and I love that we're growing into this community. And leave a comment, let me know what's going on in your guys' lives, and I will talk to you guys next week. See you later.